everyone, it's Caro here and I'm bringing you this DediKate Mini Sculpt session. This is a 10-minute mini. Okay, it's going to be over really quickly, but we are going to be lifting a bit of weight today in this 10-minute session. So you're going to need some dumbbells. You're going to need a heavier set between 4 and 10 kilos and a lighter set between 1 and 3. Just a little bit of space. Mat is optional. We do have 1 or 2 exercises on the floor, so I'll leave that one up to you, and have that drink bottle handy, okay? So our setup today, we have got 10 different exercises, okay? So we're going to work for 45 seconds and take 15 seconds off. So it is a reasonably quick transition into that next exercise, but I'm going to demo these for you now so that you know what's coming, okay? So first up, we have a sumo squat with a heel lift, and by the way, this is a full body session. The part at the end, we are targeting the obliques, okay? That was a bit of a request from one of the members. Thank you for that. We're going to target those obliques. We're going to kind of hammer those at the end, okay? So let's start off with our lower body. We're going to do a sumo squat with a heel lift, so that's good for the glutes, okay? Good for the quads, and we're going to add a little bit of a calf raise in there too. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take one of my heavy dumbbells. I'm going to hold it into a goblet position. That just means hold it up nice and high on the chest. I'm going to pop my hands under the top of the dumbbell here. Bringing that stance out nice and wide with my feet on about a 45-degree angle. I'm going to come down by dropping my hips down to that seated position. When I get to that seated position, I'm going to lift one heel up, come up on my toes, lift the other heel up on my toes, drive through my heels, come all the way back to the top, give those glutes a wee squeeze here before coming back down again. So that's a sumo squat with that heel lift extra there. Okay, then we're coming into our upper body. Bit of a combo, actually it's an upper and a lower body. Try to get as much in as possible. I'm going to take my lights. We're going to do 4 rear delt swings. That's swinging the elbows back. Okay, good for the back muscles. We're going to drop into a forward lunge with a curl combo. So let me show you what that will look like. Okay, with this rear delt swing, the stance is about your hip width apart here. You're going to push the hips back to a slightly bent over position. Eyes are going to be down. I'm going to swing my elbows back, holding my dumbbells, palms facing. Swing those dumbbells back, squeeze those shoulder blades together at the back. I'm going to do 4 of these, nice and slow on the way down. 3, 4. I'm going to bring those hips back through into that standing position. I'm going to forward lunge, and I'm going to curl. So it's a bicep curl there in a hammer position. I'm going to do another one here on the other side, curl as I'm lunging. Then I'm going to go back to that rear delt swing. So it's a wee combo. This is what it will look like all together. Coming down, 4 rear delt swings. Let's just say I've done 4. Bring those hips back through, lunge, curl. Isolate those biceps by hinging at that elbow joint, other side. Okay, and then I'll come back into that rear delt swing. Okay, a nice wee combo that one. And then we're going into thrusters. Go light or heavy here. Make sure you choose your option. Okay, I'm going to front rack those dumbbells. Coming down to a squat. Driving up, and as I come back down with those dumbbells, I also go back into that squat. So it's one fluid movement. That one there is going to get the heart rate up. Already my heart rate's coming up. All right, team, nice work. Number 4, we have a lat raise into a front raise. Good for the shoulders. I'm going to bring those feet slightly more together again, about hip width apart. A little bit of a bend in my elbow. I'm going to pull those shoulders back. I want really good posture here. That's super important. Up to shoulder height. I'm going to raise those dumbbells up. I've got my lights, by the way, down. I'm going to bring them to my front, pull the shoulders back again, keep the core on, and raise up the front. Keeping that core locked in is important here. Pull the shoulders back. Lat raise, really controlling it on the way back down of those movements, and up to shoulder height and down. That's a wee combo for the shoulders. Then we're going into a abdominal exercise, but also an upper body exercise. We're doing 2 press-ups on our dumbbells with 2 knee drives. We're on the ground here. Okay, with your press-ups, the options here, I'm just going to stick to these lights just for now. Press-ups, okay, you can stick to your knees. You can make sure you draw that belly button in. Coming down for 2 press-ups. And you're going to pop up on your knees, and you're going to do 2 slow knee drives. If you're going to go on your knee option, drop back to your knees, 2 press-ups, okay, and then your 2 knee drives. With those knee drives, okay, try and come up on your knees, on your toes, sorry, otherwise stay on one knee. Drive that knee forward, drive the other knee forward, okay? So choose your option there, and also same as if you're going to do it on your toes, okay, up on your toes, 2 press-ups, drop that chest to ground, 2 knee drives. Really good one for the core, and also the chest and the shoulders for that press-up. Alrighty, next up, we are doing a tricep extension. Okay, so we're back up on our feet. I'm going to take one dumbbell here. I'm going to make sure my elbows are nicely locked into my head. okay, because we're hinging at that joint. We don't want our elbows up really wide. We're trying to isolate those triceps, okay? Eyes forward, starting in that flex position, extending that dumbbell up and lowering it back down. Really trying to keep those elbows close to our head as possible to really feel those triceps working away. That you'll feel them pretty quickly. That's our tricep extension. I find those ones really hard. All right, next up, here we are in our course. We're going to do these ones twice each. Okay, so we've got our Russian twists, targeting the obliques like I mentioned earlier. Okay, for your Russian twists, you're going to sit down on the mat or on the floor. Grabbing a dumbbell is an option. You can do this body weight because you're still going to get that feel, but if you want to add a little bit more, hold a dumbbell. You could hold your light either side, or you could hold a heavy either side, make it work for you. Pull the shoulders back here, plant those feet, or you can lift those feet up. You're going to rotate. Keeping the eyes on the dumbbell is important here. The further back you sit, the more activation of those core muscles you're going to get. Okay, this is targeting those obliques, as I mentioned earlier. Okay, that's our Russian twists, and then we're going into a diagonal reach. We're going to stay down here. We're going to lie back. I'm going to keep a hold of my light dumbbell here. First round, I'm going to take one hand with the dumbbell and bring it to the opposite foot. Okay, I'm going to do one full round here, getting that oblique. Okay, and then I'll switch sides that second round. Now, option here is to come up and keep that knee nice and bent. Okay, that's just going to be a little bit less pressure and make it just a tiny bit easier for you. Otherwise, keep that leg nice and long and bring that shoulder up off the mat. Guys, that is our session. Those are our movements. It's going to be 10 minutes, 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds off. That last two exercises we're going to do twice, okay? That's the extra core section there for us today. But we need to get ourselves warmed up. We're going to have 2 minutes on the clock to get nice and warm and crack into it. Let's do this. All right, 10 minutes of work coming in, starting off with a wee jog on the spot to get that body nicely warmed up, get that blood flowing, get those joints warmed up and ready to go. Just shake out those arms and those legs. We're going to go into some squats, bring those feet out. Come down with me now, drive up through the floor, squeeze the glutes at the top. Let's do 5. Come down, sit in that bottom position just for a moment to open those hips up. 3, let's do 2 more here. Good work. 4, last one. Drop them down, drive up through the floor. 5, now let's get the glutes and the hammies. Pushing those hips back here into like a deadlift position. Grab those ankles or those feet, drop those hips down. Elbows are inside my knees at this point here to help push my hips out. Drive through the heels, straighten those legs. Feel that hamstring stretch. Let's do 5. Nice work. 3. That's it. 4. Last one. And 5. Coming back up on your feet. And we're going to swing those legs. Sometimes with our sculpt sessions we work for reps rather than time, but because this is such a short one, we're working for time rather than reps. So this is about you going at your pace, okay? So, and some of these exercises, it's not about speed, it's about control and good quality movement. Other side, swing that leg. All right, it's a team. A couple more here. Let's open up that upper body. Let's get those shoulders warmed up. Punch up and across. Feel those lats, feel those shoulders. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open up the chest nice and wide here. Good work. This is going to be a great, quick 10-minute session. I'm actually really excited about this one. Sometimes you can tag these onto other sessions, or you can do this as a standalone. So, so good. Shake it out, roll the shoulders back. If you missed the introduction, we've got 10 exercises. Sorry, no, we don't. We've got 8. Yeah, not 10. We've got 8, but we're going to do the last 2 twice. 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds rest. Let's do this, 10 minutes of work, starting off with that sumo squat with a heel lift, taking one dumbbell here. Okay, we're working for 45. Let me show you one more time. Bringing that stance out nice and wide, hold it in a goblet. Squatting down in that sumo position, lifting a heel, driving back up. Okay, that's our first exercise. We're on in 10 seconds. I'll demonstrate the second exercise again in the break. All right, team, let's go, weights up. We're on in 5, 45 seconds of work, your best work for 10 minutes, let's go. Coming down, lifting a heel, driving back up. Squeeze those glutes at the top here, team, feel that weight, good. Making sure you're choosing the weight that is right for you. Okay, if something doesn't feel right, drop the weight, absolutely fine. Nice, that's it. Lift and lift. We're just doing these ones once through. The last 2 exercises for our core, targeting those obliques, we will do twice. Good stuff. Less than 20 to go. That's the way. Woo, how good. Just 10 minutes of hard yakka, but we've got this, guys. Nearly there. Last 10. Good. Next up is an upper body, starting with an upper body movement, but we're actually making it a combo into a forward lunge curl. So I'm taking my lights, bringing that stance about hip width apart, slight bend in the hips here, swinging that rear delt swing for 4. Once I've done that, coming up, pulling the shoulders back, lunging forward, curl for the biceps, and the other side. Let's go. 4 rear delt swings. Good. Keep the eyes down here. 4 and 1 each side of that forward lunge curl. Good for the biceps, really curling at that joint. Lunging back, eyes forward, chest open. That's it, team. Nice work. Remember, it's not really about speed for this session, it's about control. Good quality movement. Thinking about which muscles we're targeting here and why. Okay, I'm curling those dumbbells. What am I targeting? Well, that's my biceps, but it's also a forward lunge, so a lot going on. So really control it. Restart, nice work. Next up, we've got the thrusters. Tough movement. I am going to start with my heavies and that front rack position. Here we go. On that front rack, we're squatting down, we're driving up. 2 and 1. Let's go, team. Oh yeah. It's a tricky one with the heavies. That's it, team. Punching up. Driving through the floor. Good work. Locking out at the top. Last 25 to go. Keep going. Work hard. Stay strong. 15 left. Nice job, team. That's it. 5 seconds. Woo, there it is. Good work. Woo. Tough one. Next up is that lat raise, front raise combo, okay? Bringing that stance together here slightly. Woo. Pooped. Pull the shoulders back, good posture. We're bending the elbows. Bringing those dumbbells up light to shoulder. Just go light here and up to shoulders for that front raise. Pull the shoulders back. If we don't pull them back, we end up targeting those delts, those traps, which are up nice and high, but we're actually trying to get the shoulders here, team. Good. The lats and the front raise. Great shoulder exercise. Last 20 seconds, slow and controlled. Keep that core locked on. That's it, focus on your breathing. This is number 4 of 8 exercises. Remember that last 2 we do twice. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Coming down on the floor. We've got 2 press ups on our dumbbells. You don't actually have to use the dumbbells here. Just gets you that little bit higher off the ground into 2 knee drives. Knees or toes is fine. Just drop that chest. Okay, and 2 slow knee drives for our core. Let's go. 2 press ups. Drawing in that belly button. 2 knee drives. Good work. That's it. Nice and slow and controlled. Options obviously going onto your knees. For those press ups, you could jump up on your toes for the knee drives. Otherwise, stick one leg down. Drive that knee up if you can. Nice work. 15 to go. That's it, guys. Keep working hard. We're doing well. 5 seconds. 2 and 1. Nice job. Woo, can feel that. All right. We're doing the tricep extension, taking 1 heavy dumbbell here, locking it in, flicking it over, locking those elbows in. We're extending it up, really keeping those elbows close to our head. Here we go. This is one of my hardest exercises every time. That's it. Oh, they're already burning. If you feel your form slightly slipping, like mine is now, You can change down your weights. I'm going to take 2 lights instead of 1 heavy because I feel like my form is slightly slipping here. 20 seconds to go. Oh, good stuff. Keep going, team. That's it. Last 5. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, those ones hurt every time. All right, here we are in our core section. We're doing these next 2 twice. First up is our Russian twist. Take 1 dumbbell or no dumbbells, your choice. We're doing Russian twist. Let's go. Really dropping that dumbbell down, pulling that chest back, chest open, following the dumbbell with your eyes or your hands. You might not be holding a weight. That's absolutely fine as well. If you focus on your breath here and breathe out as that dumbbell or those hands touch or near the mat. That's it. Nice work. Keep going, team. 20 seconds to go. Good work. So close. Amazing what you can get done in just 10 minutes. That's it. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. All right, next up is that diagonal reach movement for, again, our obliques. We're going to do one side this round, next side the next round. We're taking one hand to the opposite foot, okay, like so. But to make it a bit easier, you could bend your leg. Let's go. That's it. Really control that dumbbell as it goes down. Of course, if holding a dumbbell is too much for you today, you could just pop that down and do this as body weight. It's still going to be a challenge. Just make it work for you and your body today. This is your 10 minutes, your workout. Good stuff. I think we're at 20 seconds to go. I can't quite see the timer. Yep. Here we go. Next up, we're going back to that Russian twist movement. I'm going to try and go upper weight, I think. And then we get the second side for our final 45 seconds doing a diagonal reach. Nearly there though. Here it is. Oh, you can really feel that one. Right, Russian twist round 2. I'm going to go upper weight and see how it feels. The other option is to hold 2 lights, but I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to challenge myself, especially knowing that this is the last time doing this movement. Let's go. Oh, good. That's it. Last time here. Stay nice and strong. Good work, team. We're nearly there. That's it. Keep going. Less than 30 to go. Nice work. Last 20. Keep pushing. That's it. Good. So close. 5, 3, 2. There it is, and time. Last exercise now. This is it, team. Our second side for our diagonal reach for those obliques. Remember which side you did last time? Make sure it's the opposite side. All right, we're on in 5, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing that dumbbell up to that opposite side for that oblique. Good work. Up and down. Remember, you can bring that knee if you need to, or lose the weight. Woo! Good work, guys. Nearly there. This is the end. Stay strong right to the end. Nice work. Nearly there. Last bit of work. Can't see the timer. 5 seconds to go. Keep going. There it is. Woo! Nice work, everyone. That is the end of our 10-minute full body sculpt session with me today. Thank you so much for joining me. Whether you've tagged that onto something else, you've done that as a standalone session, well done. That was pretty tough, I reckon. For me, the tricep extensions every time I find tough, but those thrusters were hard today with my heavies. So I feel like I challenged myself But good on you. Make sure you cool down and stretch. No matter if you've done that by yourself, get on and do a DediKate stretching session. Okay, super, super important. Save it to your favourites. Add it to your favourites. You've got a wee bank of your favourites. You can go back and do those anytime. And of course, rate that one on the sweetometer. It's a bit hard for me to tell in here how sweaty I am because it's really cold here in Christchurch today. But yeah, that was a solid 10 minutes. So good on us for getting that done. Guys, I'll leave you now to it. But thanks again. I'll be back soon. Have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, night, wherever you are. Thanks again, guys. Good job. See ya.